Hey, Ethan, it's Bill Burr. Hey, Bill.
What's going on, guys?
What's up? Do you absolutely hate doing radio? It's got to be bad, right?
Oh, I actually enjoy it.
Oh, all right.
Really? Not according to the bio page on your website, for Christ's sake.
There's nothing in there that says I don't enjoy doing radio. I'm just calling you guys out on your laziness.
You told me to F you. It's like, come on.
He tells everybody F you,
okay.
by the way. We are lazy. We're
Yeah,
very lazy.
very
group of
lazy.
people. We just finished the Monday morning podcast in 12 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's about 11 more minutes than most people listen.
Well, we wanted to have you on because of your October 6th show at the Webster Bank Arena in Bridgeport.
Oh, yeah, man. That's going to be fun.
Have you been to Bridgeport, Bill?
Dude, I've been everywhere at this point.
Just might want to hire an armed bodyguard.
I don't think it's that bad.
You'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I think I'll be okay.
All right.
Hey, Bill, I'm a fan of your podcast, even though I listened in 12 minutes this morning, so I know you're a big sports fan. What about this roughing the passer thing is goofy in the NFL right now? What do you think?
No, yeah, it's stupid, but it all comes down to money. And all that argument where they're like, this guy, this wide receiver hit this defensive back in the face, and it's just like, yeah, but nobody knows his name. It just comes down to, like, when you go to Beyonce concert, if you look at the backup dancers, they're all doing the same dances. They're just as good as Beyonce, but they're not Beyonce. So the only person they're concerned about falling down the stairs is Beyonce, because if she falls down the stairs, no one else is going to show up to the Rose Bowl.
Huh.
Tom Brady is Beyonce. The rest of us are the backup dancers. It just comes down to money. So they got to protect him, because if he doesn't play, nobody watches.
It's been a weird year that people are putting up video game numbers. You got the roughing the passer stuff. Vontae Davis, that dude retired at halftime of a game.
Yeah, I think that had more to do with playing with the Bills than it had to do with roughing the passer.
Yeah, but I've never seen a year that has had this much weird stuff. Like the Vikings come out and just blow everybody's doors off and then lose to the Bills.
Dude, you know how much money was lost last week? You understand the Bills, the Browns, and the Lions all won in the same week. I don't think that's happened since, like, when Bobby Lane was playing. Well, actually, the Bills weren't even around then. I don't know. You'd have to go back to the 80s, I think, the last time that happened.
Now, because we listen to the podcast, we know you sat next to Frankie friggin' Valli on the plane.
Whoa.
Look at you.
Yeah, that was awesome. And he was like an old school guy too, man. He didn't look. He had an iPhone, but didn't even look at it. He was reading, I think, the Wall Street Journal, like old school, like guy stuff. So I didn't talk to him at all because I didn't want to bug him. But anytime he talked to one of the stewardess guys there, I made sure my headphones was off just so I could hear him talking, and it was like, oh my God, that's that voice. That was awesome.
I think you made a mistake, though. You should have started singing to him.
No, dude.
Come on.
No, I don't think. Come on, when your fans come up to you and start doing your catchphrases from your show.
Yes, they do.
Sitting there trying to like relax.
What did he? Was he like he looked like him? You knew right away. Oh my God, it's Frankie Valli.
He's a star, man. I didn't recognize him, but like I looked at him, I'm like, this got to be somebody. I don't know who this guy is.
Be somebody.
Yeah, he just had that vibe, like this dude is somebody. And I was talking to one of his drummer from his band, and he listened to the podcast, so he came up and said hello. So I was sitting next to him, still had no idea who Frankie Valli was, and when the drummer got on the plane, he said hello to him. I was like, wait a minute, is that Frankie Valli? Because he told me he played with Frankie Valli, and I looked up his picture, and I was like, oh my God, it's Frankie Valli.
Yeah.
You're just too good to be true. Okay. I definitely wanted to do that.
Yeah.
I love you, baby. I wasn't going to do that to him, though.
We're talking to stand-up comedian Bill Burr. Now, you think how weird you felt. What about the guy across the aisle that turns over and he sees Bill Burr and Frankie Valli sitting next to each other? Like, that's going to be a weird sitcom.
There's no way there's a person on the planet that can recognize both of us. You know, that is a wide berth. One guy with 30 top 40 hits and another guy with an hour-ish joke. Find somebody that actually is aware of both of those people. That's a big ask.
Yeah, good point.
There you go. Bill Burr, you're going to go see him in Bridgeport.
October 6th, baby.
October 6th
That's
is
right.
the date.
At the Webster Bank Arena, Bridgeport.
That's a big spot.
Yeah. He's got a lot he's got a lot of shows sold out, Bill does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Popular.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, we're big fans. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Bill.
Hey, thank you for listening to 12 minutes of my podcast. Seriously, I appreciate it.
You got it.
Anytime.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See you.
We didn't let the listeners in on the joke. What on
Thank you, Bill.
On his bio, what does he say about radio DJs?
I'll do the first and last paragraph. Before this bio begins, I would like to say what's up to all the morning DJs glancing at this page while I sit across from you pretending to be down to earth. And then he goes on a little bit. And then the last, so I host a podcast each week called the Monday Morning Podcast. I have an upcoming animated series on Netflix called F is for Family. Occasionally I act in movies, but only when they let me. That's it. Go F yourself. Oh, thank you, Bill.
There you go. So we'll see him October 6th, Webster Bank Arena. Bill Burr.